Over 2,000 years ago, a man changed the course of human history. His name was Jesus Christ. Many of the things he did are still discussed and debated today. Some people call them miracles, others call them mysteries. But even today, many of these events remain difficult to explain. In this video, we are exploring 10 mysterious things Jesus did that scientists still cannot fully explain. Let's start with one of the most famous moments ever recorded. The first mystery is walking on water. One night, during a violent storm on the Sea of Galilee, Jesus walked across the water toward his disciples who were in a boat. From a scientific perspective, this raises a very simple question. How could a human body stand or walk on liquid water? According to physics, the human body should immediately break the surface and sink. Water cannot support the weight of a person. Yet this story has been told for centuries and is often seen as a powerful symbol of faith overcoming fear. The second mystery is the feeding of 5,000 people. In one account, thousands of people had gathered to listen to Jesus teach. When it was time to eat, there was very little food available, only a few loaves of bread and a small number of fish. Yet somehow, everyone was fed, and there was still food left afterward. Some scholars believe this was a miracle. Others believe the act of sharing inspired people in the crowd to share their own hidden food. Whatever the explanation, the event remains one of the most discussed moments in history. The third mystery is calming a storm. On another journey across the sea, a powerful storm began to threaten the boat carrying Jesus and his followers. The waves were crashing, and the wind was extremely strong. According to the story, Jesus stood up and spoke to the storm, and suddenly the wind stopped and the sea became calm. Sudden weather changes do happen in nature, but such an immediate and complete calm is extremely rare. Even modern meteorology struggles to explain such rapid shifts in weather. The fourth mystery is healing blindness. Several accounts describe Jesus restoring sight to people who were blind. In some of these stories, the healing happened instantly. Even today, many forms of blindness remain very difficult or impossible to cure with modern medicine. That is why these stories continue to fascinate doctors, historians, and researchers. The fifth mystery is healing paralysis. In one well-known story, a man who could not walk was brought to Jesus by his friends. After speaking to him, the man reportedly stood up and walked away. Modern medicine knows that paralysis can sometimes improve slowly over time with treatment and therapy. But an immediate recovery like this is extremely unusual and continues to raise questions. Now the next mystery becomes even more interesting because it involves something beyond physical healing. The sixth mystery is knowing people's thoughts. In several moments, Jesus answered questions before people even asked them. Some psychologists say this could be explained by very deep emotional awareness or the ability to read body language extremely well. Others believe it was a form of divine insight. Whatever the explanation, the idea of knowing someone's thoughts before they speak remains fascinating. The seventh mystery is predicting future events. Some teachings of Jesus appear to describe events that happen years later, including the destruction of Jerusalem. Historians continue to debate whether these were genuine predictions or interpretations written later by followers. But the accuracy of some of these descriptions has kept scholars discussing them for generations. The eighth mystery is turning water into wine. At a wedding celebration, the hosts ran out of wine for the guests. According to the story, Jesus instructed servants to fill containers with water, and that water became wine. From a scientific perspective, this would require instantly changing the molecular structure of the liquid. Modern chemistry cannot naturally transform water into wine in an instant. That is why this event remains one of the most famous miracles associated with Jesus. The ninth mystery is raising the dead. One story describes Jesus bringing a man named Lazarus back to life after he had already been placed in a tomb. In biology, death is considered the final shutdown of the body's systems. Once that process is complete, the body cannot restart itself. Because of this, The story of Lazarus has been one of the most debated and powerful moments in religious history. The 10th and perhaps greatest mystery is the empty tomb. After Jesus was crucified, his body was placed inside a sealed tomb guarded by soldiers. But days later, the tomb was found empty. For billions of believers around the world, this event represents resurrection and the ultimate miracle. For historians and researchers, it remains one of the most mysterious events ever recorded. Whether someone believes these stories are miracles, symbols, or historical mysteries, one thing is undeniable. The life and teachings of Jesus have influenced the world for over 2,000 years. And even today, people continue searching for answers to these incredible events. Which of these mysteries surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more stories about history, faith, and unexplained mysteries.